To everyone, and good afternoon, good evening, good something wherever you are in the world, but lovely to see you. And I'm back with this, The Mighty Advisor. This is my famous vlog that occurs every week where we pick off a topic and try and understand what's in the book, The Mighty Advisor. And thank you so much for all of you who are contributing to it being on Amazon bestsellers. And I'm trying to get it up today. It's on special offer. I call it a star deal. It's on the special offer. And the special offer is it's 99p on Kindle. Or, of course, it's the 11.99 version, which is the paperback, which is fantastic. And, as been going through it, we've gone through a number of the different things that are all about mighty advisors. And one of the things I just wanted to talk about a little bit today is this idea of vantage point. And I talk about vantage point really from the point of view of it's a bit like mindfulness for business in a different way. So mindfulness is all about looking down on your thoughts as they arrive and trying not to grab hold of them, but having a meta perspective, a perspective where you can see a thought for what it is. It's a transient movement of the mind. And the Mighty Advisor, by and large, if you look historically, one of their great skills is that they are these meta thinkers. They are able to look at the big picture. And like in mindfulness, where you look across and you attach to different ideas a relative position, the mighty advisor can see the big picture. They can see from the right vantage point. They can see from the top of the mountain rather than the bottom of the mountain, and they can see wider and wider and wider. And why is a big picture important? Well, there's been many books over many years that have talked about seeing the wood from the trees. They've talked about having the right helicopter view. They've talked about having the right optics on something. But all of this is the same thing, that it's this understanding of the very big picture and where does everything fit in. And the trick of the mighty advisor is not to look at different parts and not associate it. The key thing is to always hold those parts in the mind and never let anything drop. So when the business books often talk about breaking a problem into its various components when you try and solve a problem. But of course, the problem with that is the problem. Another word, the problem, is that as soon as you put them back together, you've got the problem back. So the question is can you hold the big picture, look at the relative importance of individual components, but never lose sight of that big picture? And that is being a meta thinker, as Jung proposed, which is somebody who can look at the great thing from a height. And if you were able to be a Google Mappist, can you fly above your organization? Can you fly above the situation you're in and see it for what it really is and all the ins and outs that are actually behind each one of these components? So this is back to these thoughts about what isn't in the traditional MBA syllabus. I hope you enjoy the book. Please buy the book more, because I really want the message to go out that there's not just the obvious way of looking at things. There is the real way of looking at things. And thanks again. See you next time. Bye for now. Ciao, ciao.